Hello, Internet. This is Zelda Ace logging on. And in today's episode, we're going to be moving very quickly because we only have 23 seconds before our cold protection runs out. You might be wondering, well, why don't you just go eat another, cold protection thing? Now, I totally could do that because I have, another 15 minutes of cold protection. But guess what? There's something really cool in this chest over here. Archaic Warm Greaves. They have permanent level 1 cold resistance. So now I don't need my cooking things anymore. Hooray! Anyhow, so now that cooking things, my cold resistant meals. So now that can run out and I won't start dying. Hooray! I can spend as much time as I like in the snow. Anyway, now that the concerned rush is done, I can go over to this gumball machine and feed it some orbs. Hooray! Some gumballs. Ooh, a wing, which I'm assuming is also that thing. Yes, wings, which I'm assuming are just, gliders. I think Robert might explain it. Let's go talk to him and see what's up. The Zonai devices were the pinnacle of technology. We built an advanced civilization with them and flourished for many years. If you can master the use of Zonai devices, your quest will be much easier. So no, he doesn't exactly explain them, but doesn't exactly explain these things, but I think they are self-explanatory. You take the thing, you set it on a little, runway thing, just like you would with a minecart, and then it looks like a bird, so we're going to assume that it flies. Okay, for a second there, it kind of just dove off, and I didn't think it was going to fly too well. And it is taking a little bit to steady. But yeah, we're golden. And yes, depending on where you stand on this, it will, tip down or tip up, or we can turn it a little bit if we wanted to. And tilt to the right. Maybe a little bit more to the left so we don't miss the door, that we can tip down. Perfect. Let's go. So cool. Anyway, now we can open the green shiny thing. Door parts. Closed door, more like the much opened door. Oh yeah. Ooh, a shiny rock. Don't mind if I do. Well, that was certainly interesting. Recall. Reverse an object's movement until it goes back to where it was. You can stop the reverse movement at any time. Recall. The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw, it's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was sort of an echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt it will prove important. Okay. Well, I'm assuming, since there's little standing platforms there, and we now have the ability to move things backwards, there's only one logical go forwards. And now we are over here. Look, a statue, the goddess, just like from the last game. I'm not realizing how often I'm relating this game to the last game in like a comedic way, but really, of course, they're supposed to have a lot of similarities. They're the same. It's like this is a sequel game, but it's very good. It's a very good owned game. Magic hand door. Push the door open. Maybe it's a pull door. Oh no, I think there'd be handles. This door stands the test of your own of your own overall vitality. You remain in a weakened state. You are not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There you can get another blessing. If you add that to the other blessings you received at shrines and offer them to the goddess, you might be able to find a way forward after all. Let me see the pura pad. The pura pad lets you travel to certain places instantly. See the map? See all the blue marks on your map? I suggest you instantly travel to any of them. I'd suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last island shrine somewhere around there. Nice. Yeah, so now we gotta find another shrine. We gotta start by teleporting to the Room of Awakening. Awakening. Isn't that what I... Yeah, that's what I titled the first episode of the last series. The Breath of the Wild. Interesting. Ascending. So we're on top of this thingy here, and then we're going to do a little bit of rewinding time. And yes, since this is connected to an ear, that goes backwards, the ear goes backwards, which means this goes backwards. So I only have to use it once. Then we run through this small little cavern here. And it opens up to a greater expanse. The Nako-Ye. I mean the Nacho-Ye. The Nacho-Ye shrine. Yes, this is how you appeal to the American demographic. The Nacho-Ye shrine. Let's see what you have in store. Ability to rewind. Nacho-Ye shrine. I'm never gonna remember that. Right. Conveniently, another one. Oh no! I'm under the platform. You're on top of the area. You're going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. Oh. I was entirely submerged for a moment. Great chest. Oh. That was almost too late. Yes. While we're winding here, we can now ride up. Use our hand to unlock the chest. 10 bundles of... Oh, not 10 bundles of arrows. A bundle of 10 arrows. Yes. Both of these are moving at the same speed, so once they align, gate opens. So what we're going to do is wait for them to meet. And run one of them backwards. You can walk on. Perfect. Activate the green shiny thingy, and bada bing bada boom, that's the shrine. There's also our 4th Light of Blessing. Ah, yes. 4 lights of blessing, 4 lights of blessing, or is it light of blessings? What is the plural of light of blessing? I have 4 of the thingies. I have multiple of them. This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystals and use them to produce energy wells. Producing. This production will require at least 100 crystallized charges. Return when you've collected a sufficient amount. One note regarding the zonite required to process crystallized charges. In the mines on the island have nearly run dry, so I doubt there will be enough to produce an energy well. But there is more to be had. Check the distant depths below of the world below. That's its original source. Interesting. So we can use the zonite we find to create crystallized charges, and then we can use the crystallized charges to get more energy wells, and that will allow us to... Yes, that will allow us to run the zonite devices for even longer. Aha. And, oh my goodness, we are very high up. I also believe that it is in no way necessary to upgrade your charges. Something we could... I just realized, what the game probably wanted you to do was to, like, oh, glide off of there and get really close and land in the giant lake of water. No. I shall not be so foolish as to just waste this opportunity to glide. Unfortunately, I don't think we could be able to descend fast enough. I mean, I can turn around, obviously. Stand right in the corner there and just do a quick 180. But yeah, that happens. And when that happens, it starts to disappear. Oh, or you could just slip off of it. The good news is if you press R, you dive. So you can kind of control where you go. But yeah, that wing will despawn. Or it'll like kind of dematerialize rather. There we are. After a minute of gliding. I mean, there's like a glitch or something where if you fly it backwards, it won't actually start the timer. So you can, but it'll still glide, I think. So if you somehow pull that off, then you have infinite glide time. But anyhow, We couldn't teleport back to this. No, because they wouldn't have given us the gliders if we could teleport back to the Temple of Time. My question is, where is the other Temple of Time? Because in the last game, there was a Temple of Time, like, in the middle of the Great Plateau, which looked like an old, rundown church building. Yes, it's a temple. That's kind of what churches are. But then, why is this not only here, but the same thing? It is called the same thing. It's the Temple of Time. Sure, the other one was technically the Temple of Time ruins, but it was still the Temple of Time. The full purpose, the Temple of Time ruins. That's how these things work. Ooh, it's shiny now. It's glowy. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. So it is lights of blessing. In exchange for 4 lights of blessing, I will grant you power. Give me a heart container, please. You want a heart container? Yes? Yes, please. I shall grant you the power you seek. Magic! Let's go. We got another heart container. We now have 1.3 repeating percent, or no, 133.3 repeating percent more health. Let's go. I love math. Are we sure this isn't a pull? You sure this wouldn't be so much easier just to pull open and stuff? Oh, that's definitely a push button.
Good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You are almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
Well, Rauru is now dissipated. He had his moment. He had his Master Uwe moment. There we are. That took me a little bit to remember. He had his Master Uwe moment. Just disappear off with the petals, as it were. Light thing over here. Why can everything in like the last 5 minutes be summed up by ooh, shiny, cool, glowy? Like, who is this game marketed to? Oh well, let's see where it goes.
Link. Link! You must find me.
Hold on. What? So Zelda gives us this cool rewindy time power. And then we come all the way over here. And then she steals the Master Sword from us, which, I mean, I suppose it's not all that useful to us, other than it's decayed and broken. And then she thinks she can just make up for it by sending that dragon. Because we're going to assume that she sent that dragon. Because, I mean, we had the vision thing. Well, actually, no, we didn't have that. That's just a cutscene. The Master Sword disappeared, the dragon came through, and then the clouds are cleared. Now we can... Anyway, we're gonna figure out what's going down in the Kingdom of Hyrule in the next episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to like. And if you really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss when any of my new videos come out. This is Zelda Ace, logging off. Peace!